welcome to my class. In this particular video series, we will talk about primary and secondary memory, that is storage unit or memory unit. The basic organization of a computer system diagram is like this. We have input units. Program instructions and data are given with the help of this input unit. Then we have a primary storage that consists of RAM, ROM, cache, and there is another memory, that is a register, which is a part of primary storage. Control unit, arithmetic logic unit, both makes central processing unit. It means CPU consists of two things, control unit and arithmetic logic unit. Secondary storage, which consists of hard disk, CD, DVD, floppy disk, magnetic tapes and pen drives, etc. Then we have output unit. Basically it consists of monitor. There are other output devices also. Storage unit or memory unit. The data storage unit is also known as memory unit of the computer system. The data and instruction entered with the help of input devices have to be stored inside the storage unit before the actual processing starts. This internal memory stores the data until the CPU is ready to process it. Similarly, the process information has to be kept inside the storage unit before being passed on to the output unit. Therefore, the memory unit holds the intermediate result during the course of processing by the CPU. Types of computer memory. The storage unit of memory can be divided into two parts. One is primary storage and the second part is secondary storage. The primary storage is also known as main memory of the computer, primary memory of the computer, or internal memory of the computer. Primary storage is composed of semiconductors. A semiconductor is an integrated circuit made by fixing thousands and even millions of tiny transistors on a small silicon chip. Primary storage consists of registers, cache and primary memory. Primary memory comes in the form of RAM and ROM. The primary storage holds the data and program instructions, intermediate results of processing and recently processed results. The primary memory is the only one which is directly accessible to the CPU. CPU continuously read instructions stored in the RAM and execute them as required. Main memory is basically a combination of both RAM and ROM. But generally it is RAM which is considered as the primary memory. Main features of primary storage. The primary memory can hold information as long as computer system is on state. The moment computer is switched off, information held in the primary memory, it gets erased. It has limited storage capacity and it is quite expensive. There are four main parts of primary storage. First, random access memory RAM. Second, read-only memory ROM. And the third one is cache, pronounced as cache memory. These are the parts of primary memory. There is one more memory which is very sharp memory. It is registers. The secondary storage is also known as auxiliary storage. It stores information permanently. It overcomes the limitation of primary memory, which is in small quantity, but this secondary storage is in bulk. In the secondary storage, information is not erased when computer's power supply is switched off. It is used to supplement the storage capacity and it is not very expensive. Secondary storage, as permanent in nature, is also used for transportation of data from one computer to another. Secondary storage consists of magnetic disk storage, that is floppy disk, hard disk, magnetic tapes, and optical disk, that is CD-ROM, WOM, write once, read many, erasable optical disk, and DVDs. Now let us look at the difference between primary memory and secondary memory. The primary memory is in the form of semiconductor memories. The secondary memory, it is in the form of magnetic and optical memories. RAM is volatile but ROM is non-volatile. Both are part of primary memory. In the secondary memory, all storage medium are non-volatile. The speed of the primary memory is quite fast. These memories are fast enough. Secondary memory, these memories are slower than primary memories. Functioning. Primary memory, without it computer cannot function. Whereas secondary memory is concerned, computer can function without secondary memory. Primary memory is also known as main memory, whereas secondary memory is termed as auxiliary memory or backup memory. The purpose of primary memory is that they contain programs and data that is currently being used by the microprocessor. In the case of secondary memory, these are used for bulk storage of data and programs. Storage devices: RAM, ROM, PROM, EPROM, EEPROM, cache, registers. All of these are example of primary memory. But generally it is RAM which is considered to be the primary memory, but in reality all these are part of primary memory. In the case of secondary memory, the different devices which are used are floppy disk, hard disk, magnetic tapes, and optical discs, CD-ROM, WOM, erasable optical disc, and DVDs. Now there are 7 differences between RAM and ROM which we discussed, and the summary is as follows. The first difference between RAM and ROM is in terms of type. Second, volatility. The third one on the basis of speed. The fourth one on the basis of functioning. The fifth one on the basis of main memory. The sixth one on the basis of purpose. And the last one, that is on the basis of storage devices. So we discussed the difference between RAM and ROM on the basis of these 7 different points. Thank you very much.